One moment, she was just another nameless face in a crowded world. The next, she was no longer human at all. No warning, no prophecy, no second chance. Just a single mistake and a mind that opened too far. Before this story ends, a woman will dissolve into light, into knowledge, into something that no longer feels pain or love or mercy. But it didn't begin with power. It began with fear and a simple choice that should have meant nothing. This is not a tale of a hero. It is the slow, terrifying birth of a new existence. This is Lucy. Lucy is not special, not at first. She is a student in Taipei, drifting through life with the same quiet uncertainty most of us carry. She trusts too easily. She wants to help. She doesn't see danger until it is already too close. When her boyfriend pressures her to deliver a briefcase to a mysterious man named Mr. Zhang, Lucy hesitates, but eventually agrees. A simple favor. A tiny moment of inconvenience. She doesn't know that single decision will erase the version of her that ever existed. Inside the briefcase is not money, not documents, but something far more dangerous. CPH4, a synthetic drug inspired by a rare compound produced by pregnant women, capable, in theory, of enhancing the brain's capacity beyond known limits. Lucy is captured, beaten, reduced from a person to a vessel. A bag of the drug is surgically sewn into her abdomen. She is ordered to transport it through the city like a human suitcase. And then, it ruptures. The chemical floods her bloodstream, her body convulses, her consciousness fractures, and the first barrier inside her mind breaks. Lucy wakes up differently. The pain vanishes first, then the fear, then the hesitation that once defined her disappears entirely, like fog burned away by ruthless light. Her senses sharpen. Her vision becomes layered, detailed, too precise. She hears the electrical currents inside machines, the rhythmic breathing of strangers behind closed doors, the mechanical pulse of the city like a living organism. The men who imprisoned her suddenly feel predictable. Their hearts beat, their muscles tense, their intentions reveal themselves before they move. Lucy doesn't panic. She calculates. In seconds, she dismantles them, not with rage, not with cruelty, but with mechanical efficiency, as though eliminating obstacles rather than enemies. And as she walks away, calm and composed, the world begins to feel smaller, simpler, almost outdated. She discovers she can learn entire fields of knowledge within minutes: languages, medicine, physics, combat. Her brain capacity climbs 20%, 30%, 40%. And with every increase, a little more of Lucy disappears. Emotion dulls, memory turns clinical, love becomes irrelevant data. She contacts a neuroscientist, Professor Norman, the only man who might understand what she is becoming. But even he cannot comprehend it fully because Lucy no longer sees the world as we do. She sees patterns, she sees time, she sees structure beneath reality itself. As her mind expands, Lucy stops reacting, she anticipates, she manipulates phones without touching them, stops cars with a gesture, controls bodies as if they were simple puppets made of flesh and impulse. But the scariest transformation isn't physical, it's emotional. She looks at people the way scientists look at insects under glass. Curious, detached, unfazed by their suffering. Her voice flattens. Her expression grows distant. Her humanity erodes in silence. The very thing that once made her fragile, made her safe, now she is approaching a state nothing on earth has ever reached. The men chasing her fear what they don't understand. The police chase what they can't name. The professor watches her like history unfolding before his eyes. Lucy's brain approaches 70%, then 80%. At this point, she doesn't just control matter. She begins to see time bend, past and future overlap like transparent layers. She walks through memories that aren't hers, sees Ancient civilizations, forgotten wars, the earliest sparks of life on Earth, Lucy is no longer within time. Time is within her. As her percentage nears 90%, her body becomes unstable. Flesh struggles to contain what her mind has become. She injects more CPH4, accelerating towards something irreversible. Not survival, not escape, but completion. In a final act of transformation, Lucy constructs a device, a machine, capable of holding all knowledge, pure data, the sum of everything she has absorbed and become. Her physical form begins to disintegrate. Skin fractures into light. Bones dissolve into geometric patterns. The boundaries between her body and the digital world collapse. She touches the beginning of time. She sees the first cell divide. She watches humanity crawl out of darkness. And then she leaves. Lucy ceases to be a person. She becomes information, a presence everywhere and nowhere. Her last message appears on a screen. I am everywhere. The room is silent. The professor stares at the empty chair, and the world continues as if nothing magnificent or terrifying just happened. Here is where the story stops being fiction, because Lucy's journey isn't as impossible as it once seemed. Today, we are already merging with technology. We implant chips in brains. We train artificial minds to learn independently. We turn human memory into data stored on servers that never sleep. Every day, we surrender more of our cognition to machines, navigation, decisions, creativity, identity. The dream of enhanced intelligence is no fantasy. It is a research goal. And Lucy's evolution starts to feel less like madness and more like prophecy. But the film leaves us with an unsettling truth. When Lucy reached ultimate intelligence, she lost everything that made her alive. No laughter, no warmth, no hesitation, just pure awareness, infinite knowledge, and an infinite absence of self. Perhaps Lucy isn't a power fantasy. Perhaps it's a warning whispered in cinematic form that the hunger for perfection, for total control, for godlike intellect might strip us of the chaos that gives life meaning. Because it isn't our intelligence that makes us human, it's our doubt, our weakness, our emotions. And as we race toward a future where minds merge with machine, we must ask, if we become everything, who will be left to feel it? Lucy became infinite, but infinity is lonely. And somewhere in that endless digital silence, a voice still echoes, not of a goddess, but of a girl who once trusted too easily and climbed too far into the unknown.